Greetings, hello. So here we are with miracles number 4. So this is the 4th miracle on the list that I want to share with you today. And this was an amazing miracle of protection. This miracle, I think I'll never, ever get it out of my mind. So my eldest daughter was probably about 3 years old, and I had, I had two daughters at the time, and my little one was about 8 months old. And so we were in the bathroom, and it was bath time, so I just bathed the baby, and my eldest was waiting to have her bath, and I just said to her, just wait there until I go and dress your sister, and then I'll come back and I'll help you get into the bathtub. Now we had a bathtub that was quite high up, and there was a shower screen, like a glass shower screen, which was secured on well and everything, but I just didn't want her getting into the water by herself. So I go to dress the baby, and next thing I hear this massive crash, and I run because I did not know what happened. And I get to the bathroom, and all I see is glass shattered everywhere. Now that was a sight to see. It was everywhere, and my daughter, my 3-year-old daughter, was standing in the middle of it all. And she was quite freaked out, naturally, because the sound and the experience of what just happened to her. So I kind of stepped in her, picked her up, expecting to see her cut and bleeding, but there was nothing on her. Nothing. She had one tiny little scratch, which was like a pin, like if you poked your finger with a pin. There was nothing on her. She had shavings of glass on her, like how glass shatters into powder. That was all over her, but not a cut. So we washed her off. I took her to the kitchen and just kind of washed her off and cleaned her up. And I went back to the bathroom to clean up the mess that was in there, because it was huge. And I thought to myself, how on earth did she not get hurt? Because I looked at the toilet seat, because there was like a toilet and then a bathtub and the door, and she was standing right there at the toilet. But the toilet had gashes in the seat, but my child didn't. That's a miracle. That is a miracle. The fact that the toilet seat had to actually be replaced because you could not sit on it because it had gashes through the seat, but my child had one tiny dot of a scratch on her body when clearly you could see the glass had shattered all over her. That was a profound miracle of protection over my child, and I saw God's hand so greatly that day. And I was so thankful that he protected her in that moment. And so that's miracle number 4. Miracle number 4. And she actually remembers it to this day. She remembers that moment, and she'll talk about it. And she said it was quite a scary moment for her, but she also saw God's hand of protection. And I love that, that as a little child, she did see God. She saw how he protected her, because we follow him. Our whole lives are devoted to him, to Jesus, to doing his will on the earth, and to loving people and shining his light, so that people can come to know him just as we do and as we have experienced him. So I pray that encourages you today. And I believe in miracles. I hope you do too. And if you don't, that you start to. Keep watching my videos. Maybe one of these videos will inspire you and will touch your heart and cause you to believe in the God that I serve, because he's a God of miracles and he loves you. And as you follow him and you listen to his voice and don't go out of that leading that he leads you in. You will see miracles too. God bless you. I'll see you next time.